So what is this, a race?
Well, duh.
Fucked up my launch. Yeah, I fucked up my launch. And they do have some faster cars out here. Man. Hello. What do you want? Give me a minute. Well, that was the boys hitting me up for hell divers, so... But I mean, like... You can't be serious, right? Alright. Man, that race was actually kind of tough. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this sprint race. Gotta move the mouse. This game is so janky on this shit. I gotta get used to this very janky game on here. I just got done playing BeamNG. I just noticed the nitrous doesn't have the little flames that you'd be used to on an arcade racer. That's interesting. Almost just hit fucking Nicole Waterson's car back there. What the fuck? Yeah, but we're back here in the lovely IS-300, a car that is also missing in many racing games nowadays. I never understand why these like early 2000s sports cars and muscle cars are always like just straight up missing in racing games, especially street racing games. There's like no excuse for modern Need for Speed games to be missing cars like this, the Chaser, the GTO. Cool shit like that. That was a diabolical shortcut I just skipped out on. Gonna have to burn some of this to catch back up. I noticed these guys are actually in more lower level cars. Or I should say low end cars, yeah. I know every time I first get into a racing game, I always make a goal for one specific car I want to buy. That'll carry me through the third act. I'm gonna be real, I have no idea what that car is gonna be. I was thinking the Ford GT because the 05 Ford GT is like my favorite Ford GT of all time. The issue is I've used it so much in other racing games. Because I realize I don't even have to like actually drive to the new race locations. I can just launch from here. Why is he hitting me? I'm really not sure why the game keeps trying to gaslight me into using that wider camera angle. Okay, little buddy. Bro's got the fucking SpongeBob car. What's going on here? Did that just use fucking Nicole Waterson's car on me as a pursuit breaker?
District. An off-duty fireman reports possible street racers. They were last
Started up and headed that way.
An off-duty firefighter. Bro, I don't care if you save people from fucking burning buildings. You're a snitch. And a bitch. And then there's another race right here. Just go ahead and start it. Damn. Bro, this game looks so good without that piss filter on. I give me some people unironically play with that shit on. Well, I know some people are probably still on like their old PS2s and Xbox 360s playing this game. But if you have this game on PC and you're playing with the piss filter on, like, you gotta lock in, man. Turn that shit off, it looks terrible. This game looks so good without the piss filter. From what I've heard, that people talk about how lackluster Unbound was after you finish the story, same with Heat, Payback. From what I've heard, that it's just Need for Speed has always been that way, where there just wasn't much to do after you finish the story. I mean, I'll see afterwards. Bro, I love the handling in this game. It's been far too long since I played an arcade racer that actually feels like an arcade racer. The last arcade racer that I felt that played like a genuine arcade racer was probably Burnout Revenge, and that's only because I played that recently. Oh, and I guess you could actually, no, I did play Mario Kart recently with some friends. I have no idea how to play Mario Kart, man. You know, the only other racing game where I've actually driven an IS300 was Car X Drift Racing. The literal only other place was that game. I don't know if Car X Street has it. I mean, I'm not buying Car X Street until that game goes on like an incredible sale. Give that. We'll learn it on the way, and if we have difficulty, we blame the game. Do we just go from tube booth to tube? Sorry, I was messing around with my hair. Let's go ahead and restart. We just go from Tobu. This is just a time trial. This does seem to just be a time trial, but instead with toll booths. That's cool. One thing I always wanted Criterion to bring back with the at least Need for Speed Unbound was the elimination races from Burnout Revenge. You know, where like every minute the person in last place gets eliminated from the race. I think those would be pretty fun events, especially with people fighting for first place. You know, it's gotta get to the next toll booth. Let's have the little IS 300 make quick work of that. But yeah, I don't know what I could really use as my like end game car in this. Like the one car that sticks out to me the most is the SLR McLaren, but I already have a chance of unlocking that for free. So probably not gonna buy that. I did the C6 Corvette in Need for Speed 2015 whenever I played that earlier last year. Yeah, it was last year. By the way, did not enjoy Need for Speed 2015. The only reason why I stayed on 2015 for so long is because the Supra was there. I genuinely only went back to that game to try out the Supra in a Need for Speed game, and I liked it. Supra was pretty cool. And then I uninstalled the game once I beat its main story. Again, I already used the 4GT so much and so many other games, so I don't really want that to be my endgame car. And it's a lap knockout. I don't exactly know what that means. Why does your car look like that? I'm not gonna lie, man, I can't fuck with a lot of the early to mid 2000s tuner car look. Is that a Ford Focus or is that a Fiat Punto? I also did. What is your problem? I also did notice this game had an online mode, which I didn't know this game had. Bro, the hood scoops on that Audi need to go. Like, why did he just slam the brakes? Was there a shortcut back there? I think that shortcut was open. Are we just setting the fastest lap? Is that what's happening here? L1 knocked out. Oh, okay. So it's the eliminations races like I just talked about from Burn Right Finish. The only difference is that if you're in last place when when everyone else crosses the line, you get eliminated. Okay, that's cool. They could have brought that to Unbound too, or that. Yeah, just that. What the fuck? Why do they have cool stuff like this in the older Need for Speed games and just not bring them back? I also want to point out beforehand, the only Need for Speed games I ever got to try out before this one, I kind of still actively play Unbound. Well, I mean, obviously not of recent, because I have access to the older Need for Speed games. I think I've only been able to play the modern Need for Speed games. So Hot Pursuit Remastered, if you count that as modern, even though it technically isn't. Rivals, I absolutely hate Rivals. It's the only one I didn't finish. I finished Hot Pursuit. I finished Payback. I finished 2015. When I say finish, I mean like their main story. I played Need for Speed Heat a shit ton during Forza Horizon 4's third year, because I just wasn't enjoying Forza Horizon 4 on its third year, so I just migrated over to Need for Speed Hot Pursuit since I'm not Hot Pursuit. I migrated over to Need for Speed Heat for the third year of Horizon 4's life cycle. Yeah, I don't know if this shortcut is really worth it. Oh yeah, that shortcut's not worth it at all. I just failed the race because of that. Fuck's sake. But yeah, I played Need for Speed Heat a lot when during Horizon 4's third life cycle. I mean, third year of life, which I kind of do regret now. Now that I've been going back to Horizon 4 and playing it more since it got delisted, I do kind of regret not playing for that third year because there's a lot of stuff I'm missing from a festival playlist. I stopped playing Heat though once Horizon 5 came out, and then I kind of no-lifed Horizon 5. I have like 1,200 hours in Horizon 5. I play like every single week. Honestly, I think the days of me leading up to me getting this PC and me having this PC now is the least I've ever played Horizon 5. Because when Horizon 5 came out, I played it like almost every single day since it came out. Of course, I missed some days, but like I've gotten like every festival playlist car, with a few exceptions, because you know some of them are just absolutely terrible. Unbound came out. When Unbound came out, I actually beat the story in the first 2 days of the game being out, and I kind of got it as like pretty much a, I guess, early birthday gift for myself, since it came out like what, December 1st. And I really did like Unbound. I still like Unbound, actually. It's my favorite of the modern Need for Speed games. I really do like that the handling model was made like to be a lot more complex than Heat. I love the whole micro drift mechanic and the double dipping and all that shit like that. I also love the cell shaded effects in Unbound. I genuinely think if you don't like the cell shaded effects in Unbound, I think you're just a really boring motherfucker. The only thing I really don't like with the cell shaded effects is the nitrous, or the flames that come out of your exhaust when you use NOS. I do prefer that to be the more realistic looking flames because it looks cooler generally than just some cell shaded sparks. But yeah, those are all the Need for Speed games I've been able to play. That is if you don't count the mobile Need for Speed Most Wanted, the 2012 version. I did play that a good amount. And what was it? It was in 10th grade or 9th grade I played that a lot. I used to grind that a lot in class when I was done with my work. But I mean, hey, look at me now. I have access to the real Most Wanted. But yeah, this is like my first introduction into a real Need for Speed game. Or I guess you could say the golden era Need for Speed games. I know I said it before in the last video, but I was originally gonna play them all in order from where they came out, at least the golden era. Oh, okay, it's a speed trap. My fault. So yeah, I was gonna start with the first Underground, and then what did Underground 2 come out next? And then after Underground, I was gonna go ahead and play, you know, Most Wanted, Carbon, you know, all that. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and just start with this game because you know I'm so excited for it. But yeah, in terms of racing games, I've only ever been locked to console stuff. Which, man, I mean, man, I gotta say, if anyone's ever like stuck to only playing racing games on console, I feel so bad for them. Because realistically, all you really have is Forza and Need for Speed. And I guess if you're a freak, you have the Crew Motorfest. Which, I mean, the Crew Motorfest, it's just incredibly mid, to be honest. Well, there's a fucking cop here? Oh, beautiful. Oh, that hit both of them? I thought that was gonna miss.
Officers on the pursuit call. Suspect vehicle was last seen eastbound on Chancellor Way. Supervisor indicates you on quadrant 7. Alright, let's get on it.
my god, there's a cop there.
Last team heading eastbound on Campus Way. 10-block radius on a quadrant has been authorized by supervisor.
Okay.
Details will be provided on your screen.
Alright, can I go do this now? Nice. Need for speed.
Control northeast. A registered driver has just been
Oh my
reported
god.
eastbound.
Okay, yep, that's cool. Can I go to the fucking race? Yes, let's go ahead and challenge him. Oh, he's an incredibly ugly looking IS. Okay, he's got some more power than me, a lot more power. Seems like he's terrible in the corners though. That's amazing. Still got plenty of race to go to catch up. Okay, I'm not sure why that thing did that. I'm gonna assume the traffic cars can't go through that little barricade either. About to top out. I think I was about to hit 170. There's the end of the race. What was that even supposed to be? Whoever told him that shit was hard was lying to him. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Why is my screen so zoomed out? Stop. really fast back there. Sick. Is that just handbrake back there? Wow. Yeah, he kind of fucked up back there. And that's Taz. This guy looks like a creep. Alright. I really need his car. I'm gonna choose this one. Okay, an extra 12 grand. And let's pick this one. Hopefully this is the car. Alright, Ravel 13. And this is Vig. Oh, it's got this song. He's in a Supra.
Ready to go. You're in. I want to show you something. I hooked you up with access to the police database. You've been building a rap sheet with the cops. The more heat you bring down on yourself, the more hype and bounty come your way. So make sure you keep track of your rap sheet.
Well, what do we got here?
Nothing you're ever gonna get.
You're so sweet. You got lucky. Staying on the blacklist is gonna take a lot more than luck. And you better watch your back out there because, well, you never know what might happen, do you?
What, you gonna work this ride too?
Yeah. I don't know what your game is, but I'm gonna find out. You can't ride this sucker's hype forever. And when he burns out, no more free rides. I know you like it.
Stay on top of that rap sheet. I gotta go. I'll hook up with you later.
So now I have 40 grand. Sick. Go ahead and save. Alright. That's gonna do it for now. We got in here. We came, we saw, we conquered, and killed Taz and his fat daughter. But yeah, next time I'm back in here, we're gonna go after Vic, grab his Supra, hopefully. I really wanted Vic's car so I could sell it. But I'm gonna do some upgrades on the IS300 next time I'm on here. But yeah, that was our pursuit.
Huh?